this is Gears217 and welcome back. Today I'm bringing you, well, I'm not particularly proud of this in any respects. It's not particularly fast MOAB and it is with a striker, and I wince at the thought of what you're going to say about the striker. It is overpowered. This is after the patch and I have put a silencer on it to try and hamper it, and it just hasn't made any difference. You can see just the range you get out of the shotgun, and then you've got the spam ability as well. But it's all been said. Everyone knows what the striker is, and how much you like and dislike it is entirely up to you. But it was the last shotgun that I got to a MOAB with, which is quite embarrassing, really, considering that it's really one of the easiest. And I don't know why I left it quite so long. I think it was mainly because I hate using it. I feel dirty when I use this shotgun, and I try and put it off as much as possible. But anyway, I don't want to get sort of bogged down on the game. It's a striker MOAB, it's not particularly fast. Yeah, there we go. What I wanted to say was, unfortunately, the BT engineers did manage to come round today, and unfortunately, it does not look like we're going to be able to get broadband in our current house. I think we've got to wait till June or something when they're going to upgrade the lines to BT Infinity lines, but until then, no broadband for us. Which means I am having to find alternative methods to get gameplays. I mean, I've got a fair few Black Ops games which I might sort of integrate every sort of other upload. I might sort of stick in a Black Ops or a bit of Battlefield and sort of change it up a bit. But we shall cross that bridge when I come to it. The other thing I was going to say was, I know quite a lot of people don't have PVRs. I mean, I've always been one of those people that never had, when I was sort of started out, I never really had a PVR, and I knew I got quite a lot of gameplays, just because you have a weird thing when you're playing for YouTube, is you play for a gameplay, and you sort of stress yourself out about trying to get this gameplay, and you end up playing worse, I feel. So I feel when I didn't record for gameplays rather stupidly, I actually played a lot better, just because you didn't have that pressure on. It was like, oh, I've got to get this gameplay, I need something to be able to upload. So yeah, if you guys do get anything sort of particularly splendiful or magnificent, then do send me a message or something. If you don't have a PVR, I'm quite happy to record it. As I said, I don't have a lot of gameplay, so if it is anything really special and you feel that it would be YouTube worthy, or I might be interested in uploading it, send me a message with your gamer tag and sort of where it's going to be in your theatre mode. Unfortunately, I'm only going to be able to do this with an Xbox, because I don't have a PlayStation 3, so I do apologise for that. But if you do have anything special and would like me to showcase it for you, or you just feel that it deserves to be shown to the world and it is something supreme, then please do send me a link and I shall try and upload it for you. But yeah, other than that, unfortunately, one of my grandmother passed away the other day, and this gets me onto rather an odd story. My grandmother passed away on Saturday at 9:20 in the morning, and it's quite hard. It's not nice when you lose a relative. I'm sure many of you are aware that it sort of does happen, but we were expecting it for a while, so it's even when you're expecting it, it's still a shock to the system to lose someone who's been around your whole life. But before I get dwelled down on that, today my dad was allowed to go and pick up her effects, and one of the effects he picked up was her wristwatch. It's a battery-powered wristwatch, and when he picked it up, the time read 9:20 on it, 9:20 a.m., and that was that was on her death certificate. That is her time of death. And you're thinking, the watch stopped at exactly the time she died. It's a battery-powered watch, no reason for it to stop. We couldn't find any reason for this watch to stop at exactly 9:20. It freaked us out slightly. And the really weird thing is that today, when we got up home, my dad sort of showed us it stopped at 9:20, and we were eating dinner, and I walked past it, and the watch just started going again. So there's nothing wrong with the watch, just for some reason it stopped at 9:20 a.m. for 2 days, and completely unexplainable, and it amazes me that stuff like this happens. So if you guys have ever experienced stuff like this, I'm amazed by sort of paranormal and sort of things like this. It fascinates me how it works, and I'd be really curious or interested to hear your stories if you guys have had any experiences or sort of bizarre instances like this. And it's truly sort of unbelievable that it exactly stops at 9:20 and then just goes again a couple of days later. Really weird. But yeah, yeah, I'd be really interested if you guys have anything like that. I have got one more gameplay, I think, saved up, which is, I think, a AA12 MOAB, which I finally got. It took me so long. I died so many times, just sort of one or two off, and I was so glad to finally get it. And then I get a 34 gun streak with it. And it's just like, I've been trying so long to just get 25, and as soon as I get it, magically going 10 more, nearly 10 more kills after it. Other thing I want to point out about this gameplay quickly was I got 6 people with a MOAB in 6v6. I don't get 6 people with a MOAB in ground war. I was truly astounded by that. I was quite happy with that, so that's why I left a little explosion in. Also, I'm told people enjoy the explosions, so we decided to leave it in. Anyway, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this commentary. Please leave a comment and a like rating, and I shall see you in the next video.